Good morning students. Today we will do here chapter 1 fundamental unit of life, and today we will know about the cell organelles and their function. So before start today's topic, let's recapitulate the things that in the previous session I told you about the cytoplasm, that the cytoplasm is the liquid material of cell and its soluble part is called cytosol. So this cytoplasm, it contains different kind of cell organelles that perform necessary function for the cell. Okay, so let's study this about the cell organelles. So there are many types of organelles that help the cell in performing different functions. So what are the different organelles? They are endoplasmic reticulum, ribosomes, lysosomes, mitochondria, plastids, vacuoles, centrosome, Golgi body. Okay, so let's discuss about the endoplasmic reticulum. So here you can see the picture of endoplasmic reticulum, and you can see that it is an irregular network of membranes that is enclosing fluid in its cavity. Okay, irregular network of membranes. Okay, so there are mainly two types of endoplasmic reticulum. What are they? They are rough endoplasmic reticulum and a smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Rough endoplasmic reticulum, it has ribosomes attached to it. You can see here the rough endoplasmic reticulum, it has attached ribosomes. Okay, so that's why it is known as the rough endoplasmic reticulum, whereas the smooth endoplasmic has no ribosomes. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum has no ribosomes attached to it, so that's why it is called a smooth endoplasmic reticulum. So next we will discuss about the functions of endoplasmic reticulum. So different kinds of functions are performed by different these two endoplasmic reticulum. What are they? Like SER is there, smooth endoplasmic reticulum. It helps in synthesizing fats. Okay, SER helps in detoxification also, and rough endoplasmic reticulum, it helps in synthesizing proteins. Rough endoplasmic reticulum also produces oxidative enzymes of lysosomes, and endoplasmic reticulum helps in formation of cell membrane also, and this process is called membrane biogenesis. Okay, and sixth one is endoplasmic reticulum forms skeleton framework of cell. So this is the structure and the function of endoplasmic reticulum. Our next cell organelle, that is ribosome. Okay, so you can ribosomes are present in plant as well as an animal cell. ठीक है, present in plant as well as an animal cell, and these are the spherical particles found free or attached to rough endoplasmic reticulum. You can see here the ribosomes which are attached to the rough endoplasmic reticulum, and these ribosomes, they contain their own genetic material, that is RNA and protein. What are the genetic materials of ribosomes? Genetic materials, they are RNA and proteins. Okay, and the function of ribosomes is the synthesizing proteins. Okay, due to the reason they are also called as the factory of proteins. Means ribosomes are also known as the factory of proteins because they helps in synthesizing the proteins. So it is the function of ribosomes. The next one organelle is Golgi bodies. So you can see the structure here of Golgi bodies here. So this organelle, it is present in both plant and animal cells, and you can see that they are the membrane bound and fluid filled vesicles and flattened membranes. Okay, membrane bound and the flattened membranes which are stacked over one another. They are stacked over one another, and these are called cisternae. In plant cell, it is called a special name, that is dictyosome. Okay, in plant cells it is called dictyosome. What is the function of Golgi bodies? They secrete, package and dispatch the cellular secretion and also helps in the formation of cell membrane. Function: they secrete, packages and dispatch the cellular secretions, okay, and also helps in the formation of cell membrane. And next cell organelle, that is lysosome. So lysosome is also present in both plant and an animal cell, and they are membrane bound vesicle containing powerful digestive enzymes, and these enzymes carry out the catabolic function. Okay, and what are the main functions of lysosomes? They can destroy foreign material, and they can also remove worn out parts of the cell, and it also act as suicidal bags, as they can even eat up their own cells if in case it gets damaged. Okay, so lysosomes are also called the suicidal bags. Suicidal bags, and what is the reason behind it? Because lysosomes can even eat up their own cells in the case it gets damaged. Okay students, and what is the another function? They can destroy foreign materials. They can remove worn out parts of the cell also. The next cell organelle, that is plastid, and in class 8th also you have studied about plastid, that plastid are only found in plant cells, only found in plant cells, and mainly they have three types. Three types are there of plastids. What are they? They are leucoplast, chromoplast, and a chloroplast. Leucoplast, chromoplast, and chloroplast. So leucoplast, these are the colorless plastids. Chromoplast, they are the colored plastids besides green color. Okay, and chloroplast, it is green colored plastid. So as you all know that plants have the ability to synthesize their own food, so they do so with the help of pigment chlorophyll. Okay students, chromoplast, they are the colored plastid, and chloroplast, it is the green colored plastid. So this chlorophyll is present in organelle chloroplast. Chloroplast are double membrane organelles that is containing liquid stoma and stacked structure called lamina. When the lamella are stacked over one another, they give rise to grana. And chloroplast also helps in photosynthesis. Leucoplast, they store food, fats, and chromoplast impart color to flowers. So what are the functions of different kinds of plastids? Chloroplast helps in photosynthesis. Next one is leucoplast. It stores food and fats, and chromoplast, they impart color to flowers. Our next cell organelle, that is vacuole. Okay, and vacuole are fluid-filled membrane-bound spaces. They are prominent and large. If they are present in the plant cell, they are large-sized, and but if they are in animal cell, they are either absent, or if they are present, then they are small and temporary. In animal cell, it helps in storing different kinds of substances, and in plant cell, vacuole are large and permanent. Outer membrane of a vacuole, that is known as the tonoplast, and it is filled with fluid called cell sap. And what are the functions of vacuole? It provides turgidity and rigidity to a cell. It stores substances and it maintains the osmotic pressure of cell also. So the next, okay, these are the 6 cell organelles, and what are the 2 next cell organelles? They are mitochondria and centrosome, and we will study about these cell organelles in tomorrow's part. Thank you.